Hey, it's Chaim here from Chaim's Corner, and today I'm going to be showing you the Machzor for Rosh Hashanah, primarily for the younger years, year K, year 1, year 2. Really excited about this project, and I'm going to show you today how to use it in your classroom. So this is the front cover. It's going to come in two separate pieces. You have the background, and then the icon on the bottom is actually going to be a separate piece in your template. So what I'm going to do with my class is take a photo of my students holding a shofar. I'm going to paste their picture here. And then this piece is going to get pasted on top of their picture, so it looks like they're coming out of the Machzor with the icons. That's going to be the front cover. Obviously, you could give them the black and white template. They could color. I guess you can choose which ones you want to give them, which options, color or black and white, as you go along. So inside, we have the Untitled page. This Machzor belongs to. Students can write their name. This is their Machzor. In the Rosh Hashanah Machzor, I'm going to be pasting all the papers on the left-hand side. The right-hand side is leaving blank. You could fill it however you'd like in your classroom. If you want to do photos, you can make photo collages here. If you're a little older class and you have worksheets already and stuff like that, that could also go here on the right-hand side. So inside we have our Chodesh Tishrei Calendar. This is a pretty thorough calendar. Icons on each of the days, going through the whole month of Tishrei, so that really gives them a good overview of what's happening. There are a few different options that you'll see in the template to use in your classroom for the Tishrei calendar. Bein Adam Lachaver, this is of course our preparation toward Rosh Hashanah, where we ask forgiveness from our friends. So in this template, you have the hands shaking here, and it says I'm sorry and slicha. We try to increase and give in tzedakah. So here is a pop-out tzedakah pushka. So you can see I can stick my finger in there, and the coin on the string goes right inside for our tzedakah page. The pidyon nefesh, a pan. So as Chassidim, we write a pan to the Rebbe for Rosh Hashanah. So I'm going to have this is going to be on a separate page, and the students are going to write their name and Ben or Bas, their mother, so they get an idea of how to write a pan. If you're not Chabad and you're doing this, you could leave out this page. Again, you could kind of put in and leave out pages as you'd like, depending on your class and what you feel. This is Shemus Echag. It's actually a matching activity. So on the template, you can see underneath here, there are pictures. Right under this spot, it would actually say Rosh Hashanah, so they're going to have this on a separate page, and they're going to match Rosh Hashanah to the Rosh Hashanah on this page and glue it on top like there. And each one has an idea of why the name of Rosh Hashanah, or whatever the name is, matches. So for example, Rosh Hashanah is Rosh. It's a head. Rosh Hashanah is the head of the year. Just like a head leads a body, how we behave in Rosh Hashanah affects the entire year. So on the Rosh Hashanah one, I put pictures of a boy and a girl's head. Yom Hadin, we have a scale, and Trua, and Yom HaZikaron. So we have the names and what they're connected to in pictures. So we begin Yom Tif, of course, by lighting the candles. So here you have the bracha for Rosh Hashanah, and what I had was like these foam glittery pieces that I glued on. If you have something else you can use foil. I kind of used what was in my closet and made it work. We also have a reminder that Shechiyanu on the second night is going for the new fruit. So you have a little icon here with the number 2 in the bottom corner. On the first night of Rosh Hashanah, of course, we begin to wish each other to have a sweet new year. So girls would say L'shana tova tikasevi v'seichasei mi, and for boys L'shana tova tikasei v'seichaseim. So that's a really easy way of remembering, and it slides back and forth. Really fun one. Kiddush, we have the bracha of Hagafen, Shechiyanu, and again that little reminder. So they're going to cut this out on a different page and fasten it with a paper fastener right there. Hamaitzi, we also have some words on the bottom that give us a little idea of what's happening. What's the idea of the page? So here's the round challah is going to be underneath the challah cover. So the challah cover comes on a separate page. We're going to design it with these nice strings, and then it goes on top of our round challah. sure they're gonna love this one. This is the dip the apple in the honey page. So we make a berry priya 8 and the yiratzain and why we dip a apple in honey. I love that one. This is going through the foods, obviously. So we have l'reish v'lo l'zonav. This is the head of the fish page. I had like confetti, shiny confetti paper, and I glued that on as the scale. And a googly eye for the eyes, just to make it even more fun. The pomegranate page. So what I did on this one is I had a little dish with red paint. I took a pencil and the back of the pencil and the eraser, and I dipped it in the paint and then painted it onto this pomegranate. A teacher told me a cool idea that you can actually cut the eraser on the end of the pencil and make it more like a tear shape, so it looks more like a seed. So you can try that out as well. Here is a tracing page. So Marin is carrots and little